What's up, brick builders? Today's build is mother and baby with dog. This is set number 211-1. Year it came out was 1976, age group 6+, and it's got a piece count of 44. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another build video, and this is a homemaker build. Dear oh dear. Already getting there, already starting to get tongue twisted and everything like that. We have done some homemaker builds in the past, the scooter and various other things, so definitely check that out. We got a playlist there. I think playlist right here for you. Look, boink. Homemaker or building with people is what it's called. Super cool little vintage set, 1976. I would have been 6 years old. I might have had this because we had back in the day we used to have a suitcase. We had two suitcases given to us or our family for me and my brother, and I was probably 4, my brother was 2, something like that, or we were a little bit just a little bit older. Anyway, it was full of bricks, maxi fig builds, because that's what it is. It's a maxi fig build. And all sorts of interesting wheels and everything. Yeah, there was everything in there. And I tell you what, we actually gave it away when we got older. We actually gave it away to our cousins, because they were our age, that age, but we got it, so we passed it on. Bad move. I chose poorly. Actually, you know what? They enjoyed it as well. So, and I get to relive it by doing these videos for you guys. And that is the whole point of the channel, right? Anyway, too much rabbiting. Let's dive in and build it, shall we? We got some instructions from toysperiod.com, courtesy of toysperiod.com. All right, there's our pieces. You can see it's 44 pieces. It doesn't look like 44 pieces, to be fair. So first of all, we're going to build a bench. So we need the bench for mum and baby. Well, mum to sit on because the baby's sitting on mum's lap. We got a 2x6. No, it's a 2x8 red brick right there. All these are period correct. They do not have the little slots down the sides there. So these are all in the 70s and 60s, 80s, that kind of thing. We got 2x2 red bricks. We're going to put 2 black 2x2 plates under those red bricks. And then we're going to put them on either side underneath the 2x8 red brick, like that. Then we're going to make mum's legs. So mum's legs are going to be a black 2x3 plate, and then 2x2 yellow brick on top, and another one on top like that. And this is how Lego would have had you build, by laying it out like that, and you would kind of build up on the desk. Usually you couldn't hold it unless you were kind of clever on thinking, okay, well I can do this and do this instead, and that will work. 2 blue 2x4 pat pen bricks. We're going to put one on one half of the leg there, like that, and one on the other half. That's going to be mum's dress or skirt. I think it's going to be a skirt actually, because she wears a stripy top. And then we need the skirt. So we got the back of the skirt is going to be 2 blue 2x2 sloped bricks. They're going to go on the back and meet in the middle like that. So you kind of have that at the moment. And then we want the baby. The baby starts to develop. 2 2x3 red plates. Put them on top of each other. And then 1 blue 2x2 plate. That's kind of the body and legs. And that's going to go half on half of the skirt. And then we want the top. So mum's top. We're going to take a 2x2 yellow plate, pop a 2x2 blue plate on top, and then another yellow plate on top of that. So we got this nice blue stripe. Pop that on top of these 4 studs here. and that is her top. And now we want the baby's body. Right, so the baby's body is a red hinged brick with these little arm pieces that twist, and once you get the arms on, you can actually bend as well. So because this is a baby, we go straight to the sleeve instead of the arm extension piece. So that's the arm extension piece there, that's the sleeve. And we just pop these 3 fingers into these 2 fingers like so. And then you pop an arm or hand in, and that's these circular plates with these little balls on the end. And period correct, it would be the circular hole and not the octagonal hole. And we've got another arm. There we go, clicks into place. There we go. And now you can bend it in and out and move it up and down. So you've got a little bit of motion with it. Now in the top hole here of this block, we're going to put baby's head, and that is a generic face with eyebrows, a smile. Go pop that in, good click. Not bad. And hair. So this hair is reversible. So you put these ear lug pieces into these circular holes like that. You can have the wavy style or the messy style, or you can turn it around and you can have this kind of nice smooth style. Because we're a baby, we're going to have a bit of messy hair. There we go. Not saying that mum don't look after the hair, but you know, once that mum has done all the hard work on the hair, baby's going to mess it up. Right, and that's going to sit on this 2x2 blue plate like so. I've got to move his arm out of the way at the moment. Going to give mum a hug in a minute. There we go. So we put the arm around the back, around the side of mum. And now we want mum's body. And it's the same thing, blue block this time. Same thing with the hinges, but we're going to put extensions in first. So we're going to put these extended pieces in just like we did with the sleeves, and then we're going to put sleeves on the end of that extended. So you can extend those arms as much as you like. And these particular pieces have been used in classic space sets for those exploration vehicles that you see with the little buckets on there and claws and all sorts of bits and pieces. That's what these would be. And then pop those in there like that. That didn't click, so that's not quite home. There you go. In you go. Can be quite tricky. Can be quite tricky. There we go. You're in. Yay! So mum needs some hands. Same again. Get some hands. Very handy. And then we have again the generic head. Click. And again we got a reversible hair, so we can have the bangs at the front or at the back. And we're going to put them at the back because it kind of looks like she's got a little bit of longer hair. That arm is not doing well, is it? It's in, is it? No. Let's try that. There you go. That's what we were waiting for. And put mum on the body. Like that. She's got her arm around the baby. But we need to finish off the bench. I forgot about that. We got 2 1x2 red bricks. There we got one there. And then one there. Like that. And now all baby needs is a bottle. And that is a 1x1 cylinder solid stud with the groove. And a 1x1 white tile. The white tile is going to go on top of this little circle stud there on top of the hand. And then we're going to turn the hand over, because that's going to be the bottom of the bottle. Okay. And then we've got this, we're going to turn it over, and the stud is going to go into the bottom of the hand, like so. And it looks like she's holding a bottle. There we go. Super cool little set. Not bad. I like Homemaker sets. This is a pretty cool little set. Now I know what people are going to say. I know what people are going to say. What about the ramp test? Is it swooshy? Ha ha. I'm ahead of you. It is actually very swooshy. Homemaker stuff was really quite a solid build. However, I am not sure that mother and baby are going to traverse the ramp very well, but we're gonna try it. I might be surprised. I might be surprised. No, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to work out very well at all. I might have to hold the ramp here. Ready? No! And we broke the leg of the bench. This is definitely not going to go up. Will it go up at an angle? No. Okay. That's a no, and rightfully so. We almost broke the baby there. It is swooshy. That's one thing. That's one main thing. It is quite swooshy, so you can swoosh it around your front room if you like. Folks, if you enjoyed the video, you want to see some more content like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share amongst your friends, and, you know, do all the things. Like, subscribe, all your friends, and don't forget, put your notifications on to all. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.